everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are headed to Dyno Comp with the Mustang GT to of course get a dyno for the car. So this time we're going to be getting a baseline dyno for the Mustang GT. For those of you who have been watching my channels, you know that I like to do this with pretty much all of my cars just because I really like to get that baseline dyno and just know how much it's making now, completely stock without any modifications. And then as we progress, it gets modified, and then at the end of the build we'll take it back once again just to see how much it makes, and then that way we can compare the before and after. So I'm so excited to be taking the giveaway car to Dyno Comp. I have an idea of my mind. I have like a guess on how much it's going to make, but I'm not sure. The only thing that comes to my mind is just all those races that I had with the Shelby GT350 back when I was stock, with the Mustang GT, especially a maroon one. So let's make my way there, and I'll see you guys once I'm at Dyno Comp. And as usual, there are tons of cool cars here at Dyno Comp, and there's a lot of them today. But this one caught my eye because I'm like, you know what? This car kind of looks like something, but kind of doesn't. Maybe like a Miata, maybe like an S2000 at the same time not. So this is actually one of these cars, like Factory 5, where you build the entire thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've never seen one in person. And I mean, just to think of them, this car just coming in pieces and then building it, I think that's awesome. Remember guys, there are big plans for this car, twin turbo. So as usual, I just want to get a baseline dyno. That's just what I usually do with all my cars, just because I honestly like just seeing the progress and how we progress, and just basically documenting everything so we can know where we are when we start, and then all the way towards the end of the build, which is going to be so exciting. So for those of you, I don't know, I honestly don't know, I'm guessing somewhere, you know what, I'm not even gonna say, but for those of you that have a 5.0 or have had a 5.0, you should probably know. So let me know, what do you think it's going to make? Let me know in the comments down below. That was like a lot quicker than I expected. They did a total of about 5 pulls. It wasn't loud. I mean, it wasn't as loud as I expected to be, as what I'm used to with my cars, but that's expected because there will be an exhaust coming really soon. But honestly, it did sound pretty good. Now I'm just curious to find out what the final numbers are, which you can kind of hear the car there in a little. It sounds good. It sounds good, but it will sound better. I actually like this car. Like, I'm not such a big fan of the M3 or the M4s, but this one I really like, just because it seems like a track build, and some may not like this, but I like the wing. I mean, you guys know I'm a fan of my wing. I also like the side skirts. I like how he's matching everything. So got boost. Oh. I like how he's matching everything carbon fiber, even with this hood right here. Look, it has the hood pins, tow hook. So it seems like they actually tracked this car. Yeah, with those tires with NTO5. So I really like this, you know, surprisingly I really like this. And I also like the color. I like blue, and kind of blue and black with the carbon fiber, so that's really good. So here we have a Porsche. I mean, probably it's been here for a while. I'm not sure what they're doing to this car or any of these others, and all of these others just seem to have a nice wrap. Even this Honda here, very interesting. So it's kind of, half of it is that like a shock color? That kind of reminds me of the shock color that I want for my Camaro, so I really like this color. Very interesting. I like this whole JDM setup it has going on with the wheels and everything. Super cool. Oh, F cancer, I like that. And of course, here we have my GT looking so stock right now, but that is just now. It's going to change soon. So I'm back at the shop from the dyno, and I have the numbers here. Now, before I show you what it made, I have to say that I'm honestly quite surprised. I was actually thinking that it would probably make something a little bit less than that, but I think, you know what? I'm quite impressed with what this made, at least for what it is now stock. So let's go ahead and see what it made. Are you guys ready? All right, let me show you. Guys, look at this. So 423, well, it's just rounded, 424 horsepower and 387 pounds of torque. That is more than what I expected. Just like I said before, I was expecting a little bit less than that, but seeing this now after doing all of my races with the Shelby GT350 back when I was stock against these Mustangs GT, especially with the maroon one, because that race was so close. Now I actually see it, because this one 424 wheel horsepower, and I believe that my Shelby GT350 back when I was stock, it made somewhere around 450 wheel horsepower, but that car was a manual. This car is a 10-speed, so now I see it makes sense now why they were so close. I remember with that car, the maroon GT, man, I was like, wow, this is right there. But it honestly makes sense now with the dyno. So I mean, honestly, I'm quite impressed with this, but this is just the beginning. This is just the baseline. We have quite a long way to go. This is just so you guys can see how much it makes, and then as we add all of these modifications, and especially that twin turbo kit, this is going to be insane. So after the twin turbo kit is installed, of course, we're going back to dyno, and that way we can compare where we were here from the start with that baseline and where we will be once we're finished with this car. So now that we're finished with the baseline dyno and knowing how much this car makes, it's finally time to start with all the modifications. There are tons and tons of modifications. So this car right now, take a good look at it, because it's not going to look like this. It's not going to sound like this anymore. So there's going to be lots and lots of videos with the Mustang GT. We're also getting back on track here with the Shelby. So the engine's going back in it, and there's going to be lots and lots of videos of that. I know that you guys have been waiting on that forever, forever, and so have I. And then of course we have the Hellcat Red. I know that some of you have been asking me about that as well. And like I said before, it's pretty much finished. I'm just still waiting on the tune. We've been going back and forth with revising the tune. So hopefully that's going to happen really soon. There is a half-mile event next month, and I'm really hoping I can take it there. I mean, I really want to. I can't say for certain if I'm going to make it just because of the tune, but hopefully I can make it there, because the last time I was there, wow, that was March, before all of this craziness started happening and the car was completely stock. So I would love to take it out there, stretch its legs, and just see how it feels now with all of this power. So hopefully I can make it there, but not sure. And of course, I still have the Camry. But for now, my main priority is, well, getting all of this car ready, the giveaway car, and also the Shelby. So there's going to be lots and lots of, well, primarily Mustang content. There's still going to be other car content as well, but primarily there is a lot of Mustang coming your way. I know you guys have been asking for that for the longest, so I am so happy to finally get started with both of these projects. So with that being said, you guys now know exactly what to expect on the channel from now on. Hopefully you guys are as excited as me, because I can't contain my excitement. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.